The 2014 Minsk agreement was an attempt to give Ukraine time. They used that time to get stronger, which you can clearly see today. Ukraine of 2014-15 is not the Ukraine of today. This story should be front page news considering we are waging a proxy war against Russia in Ukraine, but almost no one is talking about it. Here we are at Max Blumenthal's Twitter. Merkel reveals the Minsk agreement was a stalling tactic that allowed the West to militarize Ukraine as an anti-Russian proxy and fortify it for an inevitable war. I'm struggling to find any coverage or analysis of this remarkable confession in English language mainstream media. This is a tweet that he is quote tweeting from Joss Quinton, former German Chancellor Angela Merkel, in an interview with the German newspaper Die Zeit. The 2014 Minsk agreement was an attempt to give Ukraine time. They used that time to get stronger, which you can clearly see today. Ukraine of 2014-15 is not the Ukraine of today. Merkel on Minsk echoes ex-Ukrainian President Poroshenko. Our goal was to first stop the threat, or at least to delay the war, to secure 8 years to restore economic growth and create powerful armed forces, reminiscent of Israel exploiting Oslo to create facts on the ground. So if you don't understand what the Minsk agreements are, after the coup d'etat in Ukraine, where we overthrew their government and installed a puppet government that was pro-West and also ultranationalist and filled with Nazis, a civil war broke out. The Minsk agreement was an agreement facilitated by other European powers between Ukraine and Russia to end the hostilities. Now, Russia tried to follow the Minsk Accords. Ukraine and the West absolutely did not. And now we're finding out that the Minsk Accords were never a real attempt at peace. They were a stalling tactic to allow the West to build up armaments in Ukraine. This should be front page news. This is absolutely insane. It's just more proof that the West is absolutely full of shit. This isn't Putin's war. Putin didn't wake up on a random Wednesday and decide that he's going to be the new czar of the new Soviet Union. Whatever Western bullshit they tell you, he thinks he's a emperor. He thinks he's going to revive the Soviet Union. He's dying of cancer and he's going crazy. He's paranoid. He's this, he's that. At least he's a rational actor on the world stage. Look at what our leaders are admitting, that everything they do is fake. Even when they do a peace agreement, it's only to buy them more time to develop more weapons to wage a bigger war. Absolutely insane.